And then you got the situation with March, I believe it's March 23rd, the mandatory microchip. And I'm not saying that, you know what's going to happen? March 23rd is going to come around and it's not going to be as bad, and then people are going to be talking shit. In other words, that's the time, that's part of their agenda to push that thing. They'll probably have more commercials on it. They'll probably say, look, if you want to become a cop, you have to get this chip in order to work this gun. In other words, they're going to really start pushing it. And then you're going to get resistance from the Israelites. You're going to get resistance from Israelites that never believed what we said about the mark of the beast of being the microchip. And they're going to start saying, you know what, GMS was right. You have these patriots that read the scriptures. These Edomites, which a lot of them are Jake anyway. They read the scriptures and they know that the mark, you ask any white person that read the Bible or knows a few things, and I'm going to do that downtown, man. I'm going to have a separate camera out, and that's going to be my new little program, man. I'm going to pull Edomites on the side, and I'm going to ask them about the mark of the beast. Then I'm going to do the same thing to Jake, and I'm going to see how many Jakes are going to come out and say, well, that's the microchip. That's the mark of the beast. Not many Jakes. I'll be surprised if one or two Jakes know that. But them Edomites say no, because we ran into Edomites, even Edomite women. I asked this one Edomite woman, I said, what's the mark of the beast all about? She said, that's the microchip. So that's my little experiment that I'm going to do later today or later tonight when I'm out there on the highways and the byways. But we're coming to an end, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose. Go ahead.
It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
Yeah, now, there's a video out of this guy, G for T. He's with Badfinger. Because we watch those other videos, Demcad and Alex Jones. I don't know if they watch us, but so whether they do or not, so what? You know? They want to get the truth, they better watch us. Anyway, G for T and Badfinger, they had drove out to Arizona, and they rolled up on this truck stop, and the place was abandoned, man. They went inside the place, and you can still see cases of soda sitting there. You know, you can still see cans of different product just sitting there. And then the next scene, you see Badfinger crying, talking about this place is done, America's done. Well, he woke up to reality. The masses of you people don't know what the hell's going on, man. Go ahead.
It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?
Yeah, you're going to have certain places, like in Arizona, certain places that are abandoned. Let's say you got an apple tree out there. You're going to see apples growing on the tree, but nobody's going to pick the apples. Go ahead.
The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear.
Yeah, because it tells you in Isaiah the 13th chapter that these nations are going to go back to their land. They're not going to believe in the American dream anymore. All these financial news experts are saying China is a place to be. Hong Kong is a place to be. Myanmar is the future place to be. India, parts of India, that's the place to be. Go ahead.
So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of a field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall...
The sword represents a gun. The modern day sword is the gun. Go ahead.
It says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord.
Did you hear what Ezra said? He said, "Here, read that again."
Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, which are the elect. See, this book, this Apocrypha, really the Bible's not for the average person. This book, these books right here, this book right here, is for the elect to have their eyes open. And at the same time, we're commanded to teach the people. Hold that and give me stay in that 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, in the 1st verse. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's what it says. That's what you're supposed to do. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. What does the word prophecy mean? It means simply to say before. We speak about the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. That's a prophecy. All right? We speak about the ICBM missiles. That's a prophecy. We speak about this famine, the coming famine that's happening all throughout Europe and other parts of the world. That's prophecy. So the Most High said to speak it. Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So the Most High is making us prophesy. He said, which I will put in your mouth. Go ahead.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, because all these prophecies that we're reading are going to come to pass. These Edomites, which they like to call themselves Caucasians or so-called white people, they're going into slavery. How do I know that? It's in the book. They're going, after a period of time, they're going to be gathered together and they're going to be burnt up. How do I know that? It's in the book. It's prophecy. All the tribes are going to come back together. When we take out these Edomites, when we disappear them, when we phase them out, when we liquidate them, all the tribes are going to be together. How do I know that? Because it's in the book. Go ahead.
Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them.
Right, the unbelief. Don't be bothered by the people that don't believe. And I'm in that spirit, man. If you can't get this, man, I said, look, man, I'm wasting my time. Because we're at the point where the shit is getting ready to hit the fan. So I'm not going to waste time trying to make you get it. Like I was watching a video of the brothers out there in Texas, and they were dealing with these two Jakes. And Ahmad Shah Bayala was dealing with these two Jakes. And I can see that them guys just couldn't get it, man. Because the guy acted like he knew something, man. And I was going to put a comment in there, and I would say, man, if I was there, I'd tell them to walk down the street. But I understand why they kept them there. They're doing it for edification for the other people. A lot of times when you think we're trying to wake up a boneheaded Negro, we really know that they can't be woken up. But we're using that as an opportunity for the elect, to edify the elect. They're thinking that we're really trying to get that. Man, I gotta get. Man, they think we're really trying to crack that nut, so to speak. They think we're trying to get into that pineal gland, that third eye, to wake their asses up. And we know it ain't gonna happen because your pineal gland is diminished, man. Your third eye is gone. Now don't get stupid, all right? The pineal gland is a gland that opens you up to spiritual things, to the Most High talking to you, man. When the Most High woke us up to being Israelites, he tapped into the pineal gland to wake us up, man, which goes into our spirit. The reason why we know that we're Israelites is because the Most High opened our spirit to know that we're Israelites, man. Doesn't it say the eyes are the windows to the soul? So where's your soul at? Right here, right in your brain, in the middle of your brain. It's a portal. See, with your physical eyes, you can see physical things three dimensions, with your inner eye, your inner spirit, you can see spiritual things. Go ahead. Man, I had this one woman I used to deal with years ago, and we would sleep in the bed, and there was one incident where she was dead asleep, and I heard a bunch of people come 3 in the damn morning, 4 in the morning, come through my door and walk all over the place.